Hi.
Who's this thing on?
He's coming to life. Oh yeah.
550 milligrams of Jesus, 160 milligrams of Chickum. I don't even know what that is. You might want to get that checked out. What? Oh, is this a show or something?
So we're here with Teddy Kumpel in New York City, and we're gonna have a lot of fun today discussing all kinds of cool stuff with music and guitars and touring and trying to get our head around all of this new way of life and this new normal and dealing with technology. And so stay tuned. We're going to get in and out of a lot of subjects. Where exactly do you live in New York City? You don't have to give us your address, but
722. I live in Carroll Gardens, Brooklyn, which is sort of like adult Brooklyn. I moved in here when it was only Italians and musicians, but now it's become like all brownstones that are green renovated by Wall Street types who all moved to their country homes for the Corona season. Now it's a joy. All the rich
yes,
people are gone. It's like, oh yeah, it's like the old days.
nice.
Yeah.
And you live in the rich part because our viewers should know you've been touring with Joe Jackson
Yeah,
for the
I'm so
last few
rich. That's why I live
years.
here. I got here before it was rich.
Yeah.
I've been here 22 years.
Wow. Joe Jackson, who had the great hits in the 80s, and now he's kind of reworked some of his songs, and then they've been out touring, and I was lucky enough to see it when you were here in Denver a few years ago. And how has that whole experience been?
That was pretty amazing. That was experience of a lifetime, really. He's, to me, Joe, like before I did Joe's band, I knew, the first three albums, and I knew Jump and Jive, and I knew the Night and Day album with Stepping Out and all that stuff on it. But I didn't really know what happened after that,
Yeah.
And he has written amazing songs since between 1986 and 2020. Amazing songs. And his hardcore fans know it. And they look at him like he's right up there with Steely Dan. He's not like Steely Dan in that he only did that one thing that Steely Dan, Steely Dan kind of created a body of work and then just tour after it and keep doing those songs that the fans love, right? But Joe keeps writing things and tries to push the audience into new situations. And I have so much respect for him, man. He's really a genius. Just a great all-around musician and guy and experience. Yeah.
That's amazing. That's what what you're in music for, is to interact with people like that and just make great music, right?
Yeah, gig of a lifetime. Definitely.
And you're just in standby mode right now, or what's the scene?
Well, I did my first tour with him was between 2015 and 2018. That was the Fast Forward tour, which I think you saw. And then we toured for 6 months in 2019 for an album that we recorded together in 2018. The album is called Fool. It's basically just the four-piece band that you saw live, but all songs written kind of, Joe wrote for us. He kept us in mind when he was writing the songs, so there's a lot of pieces in the songs that feature each person in the band and their personality. And that's really what he requires in the band, is that you bring a lot of personality to the stage. He'll give you a part to play, and he wrote it. He's a composer. He wrote exactly what notes you should play, but he expects you to just play it with as much chutzpah as you possibly can. Yeah, so 2019 we did 6 months of touring nonstop. That was the first time I ever did that in my life. It was very satisfying and very difficult, and all the things that you could possibly think that it would be. And now, I don't know if we would have done any touring this year. There wasn't any talk of it before Coroni's season. Coroni? Who's this thing on?
Do you
There might have been. I don't know.
And so what are you doing mostly right now for income?
I have a bunch of students, which I love teaching so much, so that's really been fun to teach over Zoom. A lot of recording sessions. People are sending me tracks to play on. I did one actual recording session for 4 days in a studio here a couple weeks ago, for the first time since February.
Yep.
So New York is pretty good now. Like, we're pretty open now. But yeah, that's it.
Neat.
Yeah, still
Everyone can
cranking away.
reach out to teddykumpel.com and yeah, take a lesson. You can tell he has lots of information and valuable skills that
Kumpel. A lot of people put the L before the E at the end.
Yeah.
It's EL.
EL. Kumpel. Teddy.
I'm compelled to tell you that.
Yeah. And showing it on the screen. And so
Oh,
what's this new track that you were telling me about, a new video?
Oh, I have a video that I made. That's one of my Corona season things that I did, is I learned how to use Final Cut Pro.
Yes.
So I just been messing around with that and having my band do stupid things in their house so we can make our Brady Bunch videos, right? But I look at everybody's Brady Bunch videos and I kind of just want to make fun of it. Like, I kind of want to make a real Brady Bunch video where 3 of us are like girls on the left and 3 of us are guys on the right, and then we're all dressed up in different costumes and stuff.
You need to take Bob Dylan's advice. Don't give away your dreams. Now people are going to steal
Oh, man,
it.
now somebody else is going to do it first. Oh. Yeah, so anyway, you're going to play the video, I guess, and the song is called Doozy. And we named it that because it's kind of a lopsided groove. It has a misplaced snare drum vibe. And when the drummer's girlfriend heard it, she went, "Man, that song, the last step is a doozy on that one." We were like, "Oh, that's probably a good name for the song." Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, and Displaced, I always like to give little nuggets of information instead of we're just chatting as two musicians.
Oh, right. There might be non-musicians.
Yeah, what does that mean to you, Displaced?
It means it's a little tiny bit late. So it's basically, the groove is just boom, bap, boom, bap. Except we go boom, bap, boom, bap.
Does it reset every bar, or is the whole thing just keep getting slower?
No, the downbeats are always right on. 1 and 3 is always right on, and 2 and 4 is always late.
Yeah.
And people listen to it and go, "What time signature is that in? That's weird."
Like common
Very
time.
difficult to dance to.
Common Displaced time.
I can dance to it, and I don't know what you're talking about, man.
It is a video. We hope we do get to see you dancing.
Oh, you'll see me dancing, all right. I think Bob is the star of the band visually. Bob, our bass player, this guy, he's got a real problem.
He's got real star quality. You can
He's
tell.
got a real problem / talent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, man, this has been awesome. This is so informative. We really got into some meat of some of these subjects, and it's so what this show is about. So thanks for working this into your schedule.
Oh, man.
Appreciate it.
Thanks for having me on. It was really fun, and I love the show. I watch it a lot, and I love your music, and I love what you do, and your Ableton chops, and your whole personality, and everything, every part of it.
Thanks, man. That means
very,
a lot.
Very grateful to be a little slab of entertaining whatever for you.
Yeah, no, you're a special person, and I'm glad to call you a friend, and hopefully we can play in person together sometime here.
Yeah, we should collaborate on something. It's great. I'm a fan.
Cool.
Keep up the good work, brother.
Thank you, man. Well, let's be in touch.
Absolutely.
See you soon.
Thank you back.
Bye-bye.
Bye.